Remembered. There we go. Hello, everybody. Ow, 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 ow. Dang it. This stinking thing. There we go. Hey, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? One caffeine. Look, here it is. Woo! Oh, drop dead legs. That's drop D, right? How does it go? I'm not in drop D. Down, down. There you have it. Happy. Oh, thank you very much for the birthday wishes, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pick anything up at GearFest? I did not. I played. You know what? It's funny. I was just talking to the guys, the channel members. I was doing the pre-show stream with them, and I was like, you know, I played so many guitars at GearFest, a bunch of them, and I couldn't help but notice. I made it over to the Friedman booth. And I played their guitars. I'm like, these guitars are just so much better than anything else I played here. And I was like, and I already have two of them. So I didn't. To be honest, the guitar that impressed me the most out of all of them, it was a Friedman, but it was Brian Wampler. I was hanging out with Brian a little bit. And Brian has a Friedman Classic T, which is the more traditional style. But his has a B bender in it. I've never played a guitar with a bender, and I only played it for a minute. He's actually going to come over. Brian lives a couple hours from me, so he's going to come over and just spend the weekend here, and we're going to do a bunch of videos together. And I want to do a video. It'll probably be called, like, you know, I've never played one of these before. I technically played one, but I don't know how a bender really works. So Brian was showing me. It was really, really cool. Kind of like a mind trip, because he's like, you know, you kind of have to think. It's like you have an extra finger, almost. Like you play the strings and the chord, and you bend it, and it does it like a full step or something like that. So it's like it's weird. Like in my mind, I'm like, I want to bend. Like every note you play, your hands are delivering it, and like here's the note, your hands not delivering. It's the guitar bending. It's really like strange. I'd never played one before. Would Gibson agree? Was it authentic? Oh man, I was like 90% sure I'd be asked about Gibson in this stream. I couldn't go to one of those things because I'd buy too many toys. I know, it was tough. I was looking at studio monitors, but they didn't have the ones I wanted. Hey, Christopher. Thank you very much, man. Welcome. Would you rather only play through a Line 6 Spider rest of your life, or are you able only be able to play Gibson? That is a mean question. That is a mean question. No, I had a Line 6 Spider. I don't think they're as, you know, they get a rough, you know, rep because of the internet, but I've played worse amps. Freebird. Gibsude. It's perfect. Alright, any updates on the PRS Birds tattoo? I'm not getting a PRS tattoo. I gotta catch up with you guys because I missed so many streams. Dude, where you been, bro? I don't even think I did a stream last week. Maybe I did and I can't remember. B&A bud. Oh wait, sorry, I have it. Oh, thank you very much, Jack. Yeah, it was yesterday, so you know what? It was a great one. I just chilled. And Neil, I'm not Neil Young or like Neil Sean. William, happy birthday, Robert. Sorry I missed it. Oh no, thank you very much, William. I appreciate that, man. I'm officially 30 now. Officially 30. Digging the room? Oh, thank you, man. We're actually going to be changing it. Finally. Oh, look, Ron. Yeah, finally. Finally. This is like year of you saying it. And a little side note, Ron is actually who won the Dan Electro I gave away. I haven't shipped it out, Ron. I'm sorry, man. I've been out of town and all that stuff, and I was doing stuff yesterday for my birthday, but that'll be going out to you early next week, man. But Ron is the guy. I was so pumped up that you won that guitar, man. I so pumped up. I see Tony in here. Tony! Tony, what's happening, man? Young whippersnapper. Dirty 30. Yeah, that's my. As soon as my birthday, my buddy Ike texted me. He's like, "Dirty 30." Oh, don't worry about it. Sorry, did I miss someone? Hold on. I did. Oh, Kate. Kate K. Kate K. Kate K. Thank you for the super chat. So then Boston had a chance to catch you for a bit. Oh, thank you, Tony. Yeah, if you guys missed it, I shared Tony's video on the community thing here. If you haven't hit that little bell icon, I never mention it. I try not to like drive people crazy with that kind of stuff. But if you haven't hit the bell icon, make sure that you have that on there. I post stuff in the community tab pretty often. And Tony, you did that awesome video with you had your Les Paul and your Strat. I was like, God, this thing jams. I had to share it. That and I just, legitimately enjoy your videos. Scar my guitar! Sorry, hold up. Oh, my wife. Oh, it's going to come here. On last, but I sure will, man. What do you think? I didn't know Pete was live. I'm bummed. I did not get to hang out with Pete or Tim Pierce at Gearfest. I got to hang out with Sean Tubbs and RJ, but I never crossed paths with Pete, and I got to hang out with my buddy Sammy Bowler a little bit. Video 1. Thank you, Video 1. It's Video 1. Video 1. It's Video 1. Oh, dude, Joe, thank you so much. Happy birthday. Tell everybody taking your son to ice cream this week. No better way, to celebrate than with him. Exactly, man. I agree 100%. And we're going to go to the either like the go-kart track. It's funny. I shouldn't say it's funny, but it just a lot of the places around here now that the weather's finally nice is all opening up. So we're gonna go ride go-karts and do all that stuff. So thank you so much, Joe. We will do that for show. Oh, Scar my guitar. Thank you. You're 124 foot away from Scarred for life, dude. Thank you. Oh, shoot. So I got this new mouse, and I am not the best at operating it yet. I got one of these. Watch, I'm going to ruin everything right now. You guys seen these? The rollerball mouses? Mises? Go-karts while driving. I can't drive 55. I can't drive 55. You gotta start coming up with dad joke. Dude, I got dad jokes for days. I was like, before I was a dad, I was a dad. Let that sink in. Oh, Tony. Tony! Thank you. I gotta do a song. I got Joe, Scar my guitar, and Tony. Y'all need a song. Alright. Joe. When I think of Joe, what riff pops in my head? Joe. Now, 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 now. Scar my guitar riff. What would it be? What would Scar my guitar riff be? Don't you touch my Scar guitar. There you have it. Oh, whoa. Wow, Tony, thank you. That is incredibly nice. Thank you, man. Wait, okay, Tony, you totally got a song coming up. But first, there's a new member! That means new member riff. Let me change something here real quick. There we go. This song goes out to Tony! My delay is ruining everything for Tony. Thank you, Tony. Tony. His name was Tony. Oh wait, I can't do it. Sorry. A little bit carried away there. Hey, Brian! What's poppin'? Just saw you. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago, Friday. Friday. Oh. Is it someone else's birthday? Well, then, happy birthday! Happy birthday! I did survive Gearfest, man. Copyright infringement. I know, right? Sorry, I am currently scrolling. There we go. Oh, okay. That's much better now. Ow, I just pulled my hair. This happens on like Les Pauls, and you can try with the switch up here. When I switch, my hair gets caught in it, and then when I sit up with the guitar, it like yanks my hair out. Can you make another song you should play in Guitar Center to avoid? I thought about it. I've done 2 of guitars you should never play or guitar riffs you should never play and guitar riffs you should always play in Guitar Center. So we'll have to see. RC's asking, has Gibson essentially nuked themselves? You know, I don't know. It was certainly a questionable decision. I let my wife watch the video too. It's on like Reddit. If you haven't seen the video that Gibson has taken down and stuff like that, you can find it. It's all over the place. But you know, even within a few seconds of her listening, she's like, "Oh, why did they have him?" Like she doesn't know who Mark is. I like Mark, but he was talking very aggressively, which is just kind of how Mark talks in general. But I think if they were going to kind of combat something kind of like this, it probably could have been said by someone who's a little bit more softer spoken. And I get that Mark is kind of like becoming more of the face of Gibson, I think, more than JC is. But it was just kind of like, I got it. I was like, yeah, he's talking very at. It was my pick. He's very at you the way he was talking. And I was like, you know, it's kind of a touchy subject. I think had it been someone else, a little bit more softer spoken, I don't think it would have been maybe taken as harsh. But the way it was kind of delivered, I think, was hard. And then with all the Dean stuff, you know, it's just a shame because, you know, a lot of people were finally kind of on the side of Gibson again. And it kind of made everyone take a step back. So, you know, but I saw Mark share it on Instagram. He was sharing his favorite memes so far. So, I mean, you know, I'd say they'll bounce back and stuff like that. Mark was, yeah, exactly, you know. And, you know, there's going to be hiccups. I think, unfortunately, the internet really, really, like, hypes stuff up a lot. Them suing Dean, probably not the best decision, but, you know, it's kind of, it's a tough one, you know. There were a few things in, like, the video he said, which was kind of odd because he was talking about the headstock, like how movies tape over the logo. Oh, Caffeine Thug, thank you so much. Wow. Happy birthday, Robert. Enjoy lunch out since I didn't get to see you at Gift. Thank you so much. That is insane. Wow, thank you. You got a song. You got a song. But he had said a few things that I thought were kind of odd. I didn't quite understand because he was talking about how, like, you know, they're taping over the headstocks. The logo in movies, they're saying that's copyright infringement. I'm like, that's not copyright infringement. They're doing that because you haven't paid them. Gibson hasn't paid them to let it say Gibson on it. I was like, because if that's the case, then brands would go after, like, look at like YouTubers, like all the videos I've used my Les Paul in. You know, I didn't get permission from Gibson to use a Les Paul, so. It was just kind of like an unfortunate way to kind of go about it, but I think that they'll recover. It'll be fine. You know, they're still overall have made some good changes, so we'll just kind of see how it goes. Because Gibson's been going downhill, man. Why can't people just think? what would less? Well, that's yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. You know, well, they were kind of downhill with Henry there at the end, and then they kind of went back uphill. And it's just a shame because it's just kind of like, you know, can't you just take that money and instead of trying to like hire all these lawyers and all that stuff and just make better guitars? You know, at the end of the day, I would say that Gibson, if you want a Gibson, you know, and Gibson, you know, that name means something to you. Like the name Gibson means a lot to me. There's a lot of like rock heritage in it. It's a very iconic brand, and like I said, a name that just carries a lot of weight with me. I'm never gonna go buy a Dean and think that I don't need a Gibson now. You know, I think the Deans are great, but you know, the brand, the history, the stuff like that means a lot to a lot of people. So I don't know, it seems kind of odd the way they're doing it. The Caffeine Thug, you need your song. What should it be? The point of buying a guitar if you had to get permission to use it. Yeah, exactly. So like when they were saying that about the movie industry, like I'm like, that's not the way that works at all. Like, that's not a thing. But anyways, I still like Gibson. You know, I love my Gibsons and stuff like that. That's never gonna change. But just said the same thing about the money. Put it, yeah. You know, just put the money into that. You know. But Caffeine Thug needs a song. What would a good Caffeine Thug? Well, it obviously needs to be up tempo. Caffeine Thug. Let me see. Okay, here's your song. I don't know where it's gonna go. There we go. Do I like Gibson or Fender? I like both. You know, I think at the end of the day I'm more of a Fender guy, but there is the Caffeine Thug Shuffle. So yeah, you know, like I said, I think Gibson is, you know, still making good stuff. So Braxel, does my vintage have a bird's eye maple neck? Yes, it does. It's hard to kind of see because of the relicking, but if you're like see it in person, it's got quite a bit of bird's eye on it. You can see the back of the neck has some flame. I can't get, there you go. That's the flame in it. I used to know some children about him a long time ago. I don't anymore. Steve I or John Petrucci? Steve I. They were like a couple weeks ago in one of your live chats too, like more frantic, even than that was. I don't remember. I don't remember 90% of the stuff that I play, I'm afraid. Yeah, I don't remember it. Hoodoo. Silly name for a band. Who does? Who dis? That'd be my band name. Who dis? Shredding on a P90 telly. Sounded like Glasgow Kiss. I'm out of frets. I can't do it. I'm trying to remember it. Can I do a request? Request away, man. I'll do my best to see it. The chat kind of goes by. Ethan, good luck, man. That last bend finally knocked this thing out of 10. Will I ever get a gem? No, probably not, to be honest. Bohemian Rhapsody solo? I do not know that. Got a whole lot of love. Do you know why my pick makes the noise when I pick the strings? It's vibrating. If you have a thin pick, thin picks are very loud. Yeah, thin picks can be like real scratchy. Sorry, I'm trying to see the chat. I want to see one string only, one string all solo. Yo, challenge accepted. Not on that string. We'll do this string. There you go. I keep that is challenging because I keep wanting to switch strings really bad. Do I color grade? No, my camera, I can't get it to work right. My face is sunburnt though from Gearfest, but maybe not quite as red as the camera showing it. Some Mick Moss for you. Drop C song. Most fun? None. I don't know any. Not that the songs aren't fun, I just don't know anything that's tuned that low. This is all Axe effects right now. I say this a lot in the live stream just because I use the Axe effects because it's right here by me. So it's easy for me to kind of adjust things if I need to on the fly. I'm sure you're all I need. Sounds dope. Thank you. I'm recording a Drop C song now. Well, see, there's your song. There is your song. How have I been playing? About 13 years now. Blues Jam in E. That's not going as planned. But down, down. How do I do that? To E? Something like that. I play rock. Rock and roll. What scale do I recommend learning first? Your pentatonic scale. All about them pentatonics. How fast can you play every note on the fingerboard? How fast? Boom! Every note! That fast. All 12 of them. Boom! That fast. Or I could do it like this. Woo! Pick drop moment. Pick drop moment. Support and scale chromatic, no wrong notes. Oh man. Bar the strings and slide. But can you play Freebird? Every note, every string. There it was. That's all of them. Sandra! How do you like the Friedman axe? I love it. Absolutely love it. switch guitars, different guitar. You guys can pick it. What you want to see, Friedman or constant? Friedman. The Friedman is better than any of the other tellies that we have for sure. An AB with the Cali and the T. You can do that. The red one, you will see that I'm doing a demo or video on that guitar very soon. I'll do the Les Paul, so I'll do the Cali real quick. Ugh. Sit it right here. And then I'll get the old trusty KM. So I'll give you guys some direct audio. I'll switch between the two. Let me turn my... I have a lot of distortion on right now. Let me turn that down. A little more of a normal sound. Cali is hopefully in tune. So here's direct audio. You won't be able to hear me talk, but you can hear the Cali in action. Axe effect. There you go. preference, ebony. I like maple, but I've really been getting into rosewood a lot. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Some Page. Oh, hold on. I have to get, it takes me a minute to get adjusted to the Les Paul after playing all those, you know, 25.5 scaling. Yeah, 25.5 is my favorite as well. There's a place up ahead and I'm coming. For once, please. I was just using it. I just used it for quite a while. That whole thing I was doing, that was all neck pickup. Mario says, hey Troy, I'm doing a solo over a 7-seamers. Not sure. Was that super chat meant for me? I'm so confused. Mario, I'll wait to see what your Yep, I'm not sure. G sharp minor. Jesus, seam. Oh, sorry. Well, I wanted to make sure that you weren't like you're not watching like Troy Grady or something like that, and sitting over him. So you're using like a G sharp minor, and you said you're going to a G sus2. Sorry, G sharp minor. Oh, okay, that's different. And then C minor. Basically like that. C minor. I don't know what this progression is. I like it. I just don't know what it is. So if you're playing over that C sharp minor. It's almost like a melodic minor kind of thing, in my opinion, which I'm not like super familiar with, but that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting out of it. If I'm playing that even remotely close to what you are, you know, saying it should be. So know if that's helpful at all, man. Sorry. Like I said, I'd probably end up doing like melodic minor over that. So I try that. I guess you could kind of like do, if you're going like that, like Hungarian minor. Yeah. Like I said, I would probably end up going like Hungarian minor. So maybe try doing that over it. Because that way you're still gonna have like that that major 7 in there, which is what you're going to, but you're gonna have the raised 4 as well. New member, Brian Doward. Ow, ow! 2 new members today. This is getting crazy. On the Les Paul, no less. Pun. Good pun. Good pun. His name is Brian Stewart. Ba-da-da-da. What would your song be? Name is Brian. Brian, what you buy at Gear Fest today? R2, R3. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Quentin at Brian Stewart. Quentin needs a song. All right, what's the Quentin's new song be? Nope. How should it go? See, his name was Quentin. I don't know. It's Quentin James. Quentin James. it's kind of catchy. Yeah, it's really caught in my head. Down, 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 down. What would it be? Copyright, Quentin. It's already on here. Too late, bro. That's a. Man, I just picture Quentin over there scooting around. And we need to modulate. There we have it. Song done. Oh man. The official. That has to be the official Quentin James song. See what you did? Yes, exactly. That's his song, dude. On your live streams, if I don't hear that as your intro, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Sitting here soloing over it. It's fun. I mean, any of that mixed Lydian stuff's always fun. Hey there, Robert. What do you think about most time spent? Oh, percentage of time spent versus writing music. I don't know. That's a good question. I think it's pretty even. You know, I love writing stuff, but I will say I practice more than I write. Just because I don't always feel inspired to write, but I might feel inspired to play. You know, so I definitely spend more time playing necessarily than writing. But I think overall I love the idea of learning something, and it starts out so small. So like the Quentin James songs that we just wrote, apparently in my head, if you know, I don't know how long you were here, but if you rewind it, you could hear me. I went down, 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 down. You know, I heard that in my head, and I was like, okay. I was like, it needs to be like major, and that's why instead of doing the minor third, I did the major third. And I was like, okay, well, it's Mixolydian. Oh, sorry. So I definitely more time practicing maybe over songwriting, but I think the practicing makes the songwriting easier. Down, 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 down. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Dang it, Quentin! Look what you did. And I don't know if Quentin's still here, but if you notice, I made sure to when I said I went to B. Lots of overbends just for you. Just look at that right now. Eye contact. I don't know what's happening. Tends to sound fatter. You know, I don't know. I think it's not even. I guess I don't care about what strings sound fatter or not, because some people are like, well, you know, why have to like, you know, use 12 or something like that, and maybe they do have a different sound. I've never really like put it to the test. I just know like 10s feel the most comfortable to me. 9s, I think I pick too hard because I move the string too much when I pick, and when I'm bend, 9s are so hard to play. My bends are all over the place. So when I use these 10s, I use them on all the guitars. It's like the thickness of the string that I like. I don't know, and I feel like I can dig in enough and all that stuff, but Mario, oh, thank you so much again, man. Try power chords G sharp, G6 string, and B. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused here. Try the chords G sharp, and then normal G. I'm saying these are all major. G sharp and B5. Not sure if that's necessarily what you're asking. Let's see. But I assume is that what you meant? Or did you mean all power chords? Still not sure I'm understanding. Going to new riff now with those chords, yeah. Sharp G, then C minor. Oh, okay. I don't know. I probably just end up going back to my pentatonic licks. And then that'd be it. Oh, hold up. Messed it up. E major, Garrett Peter! Garrett's in the house! Garrett's in the mother trucking house! Hold on. I messed it up. I'll never be able to do that fast. I'll just give up now. Garrett Berto. It's Garrett's dad rock theme song. Play the crackle, sure. Metalhead! Oh yeah, crackle time. Crack-a-lackin'. It's the guitar, Garrett, trust me. God, his neck is so tiny. Going from the Les Paul to this thing is kind of brutal. Take it down now. Scallop, Albert, have you ever played a scallop neck guitar? I have, you know, and I didn't hate it. I really like, because I kind of play with higher action anyways. I really liked how I could just really grab the strings, and really bend them. Ben, you do need a crackle in your life. Nope. It's gonna take me a minute to adapt to this guitar. See, this is just such a shredder guitar. What model is your shredder? So this is, I call it a mutt. Basically, it's either a Predator or a 3DR body with a like 87 Model 1 neck, I believe. And it's got the original neck pickup. The bridge pickup is a custom, a Duncan. And you know, it's missing the back plate and stuff like that. It's got a tiny neck on it. It's hard for me to play, but that Duncan cut. Yeah. Oh man, like Garrett with them pickup eyes. It is. You know what? It's actually not. It's pretty beat up. You can't see it because the finish hides it really well, but it's actually pretty dinged up. And like I said, I'm missing the cover, and the original neck got snapped, not by me, but. Oh. Oh. Model 2, probably the same neck, super shred. Yeah, it is. It's a flat neck and it's real small. That's why I like the Cali so much more than like this guitar, because it the neck is a lot bigger than this one. You use Octafuzz? I do. I do. I just used it in a song that you guys haven't heard yet, but I had to switch guitars. I'm sorry. This guitar is just too. It's like I said, it hurts my hand. So I play it in very short increments. But I do love the guitar. Now this one has a bigger neck on it, and much more comfortable. Cali. Yeah, see, like as far as super strats, this and the Cali have a thicker neck. I love the Friedman stuff, you know. Ooh. Just kind of thought of a cool run idea. So let's see if it works. Bam! Totally worked. Yeah. That could be cool. Garrett, I don't have it anymore. I believe that guitar, I've already sent that back. I think it already sold too. I don't know for sure, but yeah, I like this one a lot. And then for like I said, like for shreddy guitars and stuff like that, the gold top left, no. But that one and the Cali are really. I need to raise the action on the Iconic a little bit. The action's higher on the Cali because I raised it, and I like the way I can grab the strings on it. I thought it was sold. Yeah, I love the Cali a lot. I'm so glad it has like a thicker neck than like the old shredder guitars. Any word on my Acacia? Yeah, I need to reach back out to Fishman. I haven't heard back from them, but Ken just texted me yesterday, and I need to respond to him. I forgot to. You saying that just reminded me, because I needed to see if they have any more of those battery packs then. I sold that the white Charvel a long time ago. So kind of the story of what happened, the reason why I even got that guitar is we actually went to the store. They had it advertised that they had a USA Charvel San Dimas. That's what I was actually wanting to get. And we got to the store, and they're like, oh, we don't have any of those. I'm like, you're advertising it. They're like, no, we don't have any of those. And they had, and I tried a bunch of the other Charvels, and they had that white SoCal. And I love the SoCal, but it basically ended up, you know, I settled on an MIJ SoCal versus the USA San Dimas. So then later I ended up selling that guitar. I said it was a great guitar. And when I saw Friedman came out with these, and they were made by Grover Jackson, I tried one, that NAMM, and I was like, yeah, I need to get one of those, because this is essentially what I wanted. Now, when I got the San Dimas, this is what was advertised, a guitar that, you know, said Charvel on it, of course. But it was white, just like this, double humbuckers, really nice maple neck, all that kind of stuff. So then it was kind of like I finally got the guitar I was after all those years later. And this one is essentially, you know, made by Grover, whereas the Charvels back then, in like 2012 or something like that, you know, obviously were not made by Wayne or Grover. Brian, oh yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, Tony on here. Where are you? I just saw you, Tony. He has a Cali. He has a Vintage S. I can't wait to get my Vintage S. Do you have a Vintage T, Tony? There you are. I like the neck on the Cali better. Yes, the neck on the Cali is much better than the Charvel necks. More comfortable. And Tony, I think Tony. I keep saying your name. Tony. You were talking, I remember one of your videos you were talking about how you were kind of transitioning to fatter neck guitars too. And we were talking about basically the same thing, how the smaller necks hurt your hands. I think it was you that was saying it. And I'm having the same issues. If the neck is too small, it hurts my hand. And luckily the Cali is still kind of like a shredder neck, but it's not too small. You know, it's still plenty of kind of like meat on the back of the neck and stuff like that. So it's really comfortable, but... felt great. Yeah. Yeah, on like the Cali, I definitely want like a maple neck. I didn't try any of the Calis at Guitar Fest just because I already have one, so I didn't really mess with them. But I did try the classic tees, and I really liked those a lot. A Mockingbird, like the BC Rich? I'm sure I've come across one at some point. Any of the real super like metal guitars, I'm just, I'm a simple guy. Give me a Strat style body and I'm good. I think Tone King likes those a lot though. think about Gibson taking back the heritage with their guitars. As far as like building it, like I like that they're going back to a lot of the stuff that players have wanted for a really, really long time. You know, like with the, you know, stop chambering the bodies, stop putting automatic tuners. We can tune it ourselves. You know, going back to like the old style pots, all that kind of stuff. So I think they're doing a lot of good stuff. If that's kind of what you're asking with that, for sure. Garrett, is this your go-to? Yeah, this is on the Axe specs. This is my kind of go-to tone. I'm suing Dean. Yeah. Yeah, on that stuff, you know, it's kind of a hard sell because, like I said, Dean's been making those guitars for so long. I don't think Gibson can do anything about it now. Song in Dime. I'm suing Dean in the style of Dime. Maybe I don't know if all this reverb is suiting, but okay. What's a Dime style riff I can do? I don't know if I can do a Dime style riff off the top of my head. I don't think I have those riffs logged away enough in my head. You know what? It is, Garrett. It's more Megadeth. It's like... So, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the Dime riffs logged away. I think my playing is too far removed from metal nowadays that I've lost. I don't have like the gallop anymore. It's all like unsteady. Oh man. Oh Garrett, it sounds almost like. Oh wait, sorry Garrett. I think I blocked your message by mistake. Sorry, hope I didn't just block you. I clicked on the wrong thing. Yeah, it's a Megadeth song. The song is. So that's the name of the song. Yeah, it would drive me crazy as well if I heard a riff that I knew and I couldn't think of the name. That drives me crazy. So yeah, that's one of my favorite Megadeth songs. I love the solo and it's just it's definitely one of my favorite tunes, man. So that's a good one for sure. If you don't already know how to play, then you know. You're from Africa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's a good one. No, it's Training Consequences is what they wrote. I can't do it. How does it go? Oh. I do like the solo in that. You know, that was that. I think that was that the last album that Marty was on. And I think you were asking about this tone earlier, Garrett. And normally I don't have delay turned on it right now. So the delay is what completes the tone and all of its 80s-ness. Malcolm said you purchased the course. Thank you so much, man. Now sing like, I'm doing you a favor by taking all your questions. It hurts my throat. Woo! Oh, it is on Euthanasia. So there's the, yeah, there's the tone. I'm messing it up. Steve from Boston. Hold on. That's how it ends. How does he do it? I don't remember anymore. Steve from Mother Drunken Boston! Hey, Luke. Gearfest! All Along the Watchtower. I actually don't know that one. How does that go? I don't know how to play it. When all else fails, CC DeVille your way out of a bad lick. That's how you save anything. What would CC do? That's how you kind of save it. Oh, hold on. Oh, nope. Can't do it. Dang it. What would CC do? It looks really. When's their next album coming out? Hopefully soon. I have a new guitar course coming out first that I need to finish. It is actually, well, I shouldn't say finish. It's done. It is sitting right here. I just need to shoot it. You can see there's pages and pages and pages and pages of stuff to shoot. So it's going to be my first beginner guitar course, which I've already shot 4 sections of it. I think there's 12 total. So I'm going to keep working on that next week. And then probably an EP. I always tell people on here, you know, I try not to release too much stuff because I don't want to always be like pushing stuff like buy. You know, I don't want people to think that I just view subscribers as, oh, here's a chance for me to sell something. Lady Red Light, I don't know that one. Beginner course will be released hopefully soon, hopefully next month. I was hoping it'd be released this month, but hopefully next month. And I'm going to do it a little bit different. So this one's essentially going to have 3 parts to it. 3 large parts, 12 sections or whatever it is in the first part. But it's kind of going to be like, it's all based around rock. And the first overall thing, I'm not going to say the name of it yet, but is going to have a ton of stuff in it. And then, you know, later in the year, I'll release essentially the second part, again, like 12 sections in each part or whatever it is. And then there'll be a third one a little bit later. That's going to kind of like stair-step your way through a bunch of stuff. But I think it's going to be really, really good just because it's all 30 easy payments to $4.99. I think it's going to be good just because, you know, I've gotten so much feedback from you guys. Like I said, if you're on my mailing list, at some point you've probably gotten an email of me asking you what's the hardest thing about learning guitar. So I looked, and I think I have like, I don't know how many, it's like 200,000 or 300,000 responses. And I've been, you know, basically spent the last year going through these responses and, you know, just kind of like figuring out like what is it that people struggle with the most. And there's a couple of different things, like 4 different things that it's just like every email. I'm like, oh, and you know, and it would just be people like, I wish someone would teach this. No one teaches this. And I'm like, okay. So this is what, you know, you guys are obviously interested in learning. So I kind of like based the course around that because all the other courses are, you know, a little bit more advanced. And I was like, I want to do like a beginner guitar course that would essentially be the guitar course that I wish that I had when I was, you know, first starting out. And I have to learn all those old time songs that I didn't care about learning. I'm like, no, this is all based around rock. So there's been so many people who were gracious enough to respond to those emails. And I'll tell you, the guitar I've been digging a ton lately. You guys have probably seen it in videos and on that. Oh, thank you, Brian. Yeah, and Brian, you guys know, Ron, I think you missed the pre-show for the channel members, but Brian, were you at the pre-show? I'm trying to remember. Oh, maybe it's Jason. But there's some other really cool stuff. I'm gonna be going down to Nashville to do a bunch, and it's gonna be really good. I'm excited about it. Garrett, I am going to Summer NAMM. I don't know if I'll be there each day, just because I'm going to be shooting some videos and stuff with some other, some real guitar players, the opposite of what I am. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be there the majority of the time, but I might be hopping out to do some other stuff. First started playing, how often do you now play compared to when you first started? I'd say I probably play guitar more now, but not in the same way that I used to play. Like before, it was just strict practice, you know, sit there forever. doing that kind of stuff. And I don't really like necessarily practice that as much. I mean, I still do a lot of like technique focused playing because I feel like my technique could certainly be a whole lot better. But I've been doing a lot more, for me, like phrasing stuff and trying to play around the chord, excuse me, essentially more than playing over the key. So even doing like simple blues thing, you know, if I'm kind of playing over, you know, I might be kind of like trying to outline the chord more. So it's kind of more like really focused, and then kind of whenever I get that shred, there's some shred. But whenever I'm kind of doing that, I'm also kind of like trying to get the premises of what I want to do, and then way more focus on the actual phrasing of what I'm, you know, necessarily what I'm playing. Kind of like what, like if I'm like that, like how I kind of plugged with my fingers when I played the last night with my thumb. Has a different sound to it. I found your thumb is almost, it's a very rich kind of sound, almost like a slide. So I was kind of been doing a lot more with just playing with my thumb. Same reason why I like a lot of the licks when I'm doing like that kind of stuff. It's again, it's the fingers. It's giving a different sound, and I'm just trying to focus a lot on phrasing because I'm finding that that's what I like the most from guitar players. Is it's not even so much like the can they sweep and shred anymore like that. It's just like, you know, the way they deliver a note. You know, like that kind of stuff. I must really. But I love whenever they can still, you know, turn it up, you know, in the middle of it. So, what pickups you have in that guitar? These, I don't know the exact ones, I'm afraid. These are arcane pickups, though. I'm so impressed with these pickups. The neck and the bridge, sorry. I feel like I should have just left my hair like that the whole time. Whole video, just this. The whole time. But I'm so impressed with these. That neck and bridge is so good. I guess the other thing I've been practicing a lot is just understanding a lot more of what I'm playing. And arcanes in my blaze, I love. Yeah, dude, the arcanes are insane. Arcanes are insane. But I've been doing a lot more of like chord-based stuff as well. So it's a lot of stuff, you know. Arcane in the membrane. Yeah, there's like this. I don't know how to describe the sound. It's like really round, but still really bright, and like has like maybe it's like it's kind of like more mid-focused or something, but it's real attacky, you know. But like thick, you know. I'll give you guys here. So here's some direct audio if you want to hear a more direct tone. You're just hearing the microphone right now, but here's the direct tone. Should be the right microphone. Okay, it is. Sorry. RC doesn't. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, so like I said, these pickups, that's what really, I wasn't looking for a new guitar. I wasn't looking at necessarily to get a Vola at that time, like one of the USA ones, but I just remember we took it out of the case and Greg adjusted the neck on it and stuff, and I just kind of played it, and I was like, whew. Your hotel's across from Hattie B's. That is amazing. We're going to go to Hattie B's. We're going to go to Adley's. Dude. I mean, dude. You'll have to come with us one night, Steve. Like I said, I want to walk down the strip again. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. But yeah, so I said I've just been really, really impressed with just the whole kind of kit and caboodle of this guitar. Thank you. Oh yeah. I think I don't know if I told you thank you or not. R2, R3, but thank you very much. Jesse busking on YouTube. Hey, it kind of is, isn't it? It's like, how much for this riff? Went to one place where they just got a ton of food. No menu, just food. I can't remember the name of everything. So, oh, dude, yeah, everything in Nashville we had I think was great. Crashing on the same couch. It's great. Yeah, I can't remember the place that we ate at. It wasn't like one of the main places. It was kind of tucked away. Yeah, so 2 hours. Like, too good. You must be watching a different Robert than this one, Garrett. So someone said Greg Cockery vibe there. Yeah, yeah. I just watched a video. I instantly had to steal this from him. So he was doing like a normal like blues double stop. I think he was at an A. But basically it's like, you know, your box 2. But he kept bending and he was like, I'll do it at an A. And it sounded so ugly but good. And I was just laughing with my buddy the other day about he does this one signature Greg thing to me whenever I hear him do it. He's always playing. It sounds like a dying animal almost, like that. He's like, woo! And he just throws it in there and like so straight faced, and I'm like, it kills me every single time. So good. It like worked for a second. Brad Miller, dude, what's up? We've been waiting for you the entire time. What's up, bro? My new challenge, sing it before you play it. There you go. Rob, when are you moving to Nashville? I heard they'll have electric less crappy than Ohio. I'll probably never go to Nashville. Those guys are just so too far ahead of me. I better stay in Ohio with my budget guitar licks. I ain't got the skills to pay the bills, man. For down there, those guys are so good. And that's not, me fishing for compliments. That's just being true to myself. Those guys down there are, whew, they're so good. I'm right there with you, Garrett. They're so good. I'm actually, I'm hoping, I haven't heard back from him yet, but I just messaged a guy. He's a Nashville guy. Amazing. I don't know if he offers lessons or not, but I was asking him if he does. I really want to set up some lessons and kind of get back into, taking lessons from some people. So hopefully, I haven't checked. I'll check right now. Maybe he responded. Because that'd be all kinds of pumped up. If I could get some lessons. He has not responded. So we'll see. YouTube not letting you super chat. I'm sorry. I don't actually know how that works. Even after a long time, helps with teaching too. Yeah. And like I said, I'm gonna start something here pretty soon. I've talked about it with you guys, but since I'm not teaching anymore, like individual lessons, I'm gonna start doing like a group thing. I'm gonna do a test one that'll be for free, and it'll be basically like this format, but it'll be tabs and probably like a backing track or something like that, and it'll be for an hour. And basically, like I said, I'll have an overall lesson plan in hand. And I just, what I can't figure out to do is, I don't know if it should just be like a one-off kind of thing, or like a monthly, almost like subscription kind of thing. And basically, like, if you are part of the club or whatever it is, then you get access to all the previous live streams, or maybe just have it like a one-off. Probably need to be one-off, because with my schedule, I don't know if I could, you know, fully commit to it happening all the time. But basically, there'll be like tickets available essentially to these classes, and there's gonna be like, you know, I'm thinking like 20, we'll say, seats available, and then we're going to have like a topic, and then basically there'll be 4 or 5 subjects in that hour, and it'll be like 15 minutes of teaching, 5 minutes of questions, 15 minutes of teaching, 5 minutes of questions. And I think it'll be a good way to kind of make the best use of everyone's time, because then I can give essentially the lessons for everyone at a much lower rate. Like right now, to do individual ones, you know, they can get expensive quickly. And I'm like, well, if I could do an hour but have 20 people, then I can charge half as much, you know, versus just doing one person, but charge, you know, like I said, it just makes sense. I think it can work out better for everyone involved. So, Lewis, gotta go and play now. Remember, real guitar players stand up while they play. Get out of here. I'm just joking. Thank you, Lewis. And you're right. You know what, man? I was just, you know, it's funny you say that. I was just standing up and playing earlier. I was like, you know, I haven't done it in a while. And I was like, I need to practice this more. So thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the super chat, dude. Bro, pick control. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that, because I just got hit up by a bunch of people. I don't remember what video it was, but they were asking how I switch between fingers and pick so fast. And I was like, I guess I never really thought about it, but it might be something interesting to kind of talk about how... how, you know, like I said, you can hear kind of when the pick comes into play. And I can tell you the secret right now of how it happens, but basically what's happening is there's essentially 3 techniques happening to get it to where there's no lull in the playing. So if I'm using my fingers like this and I'm playing, and I want to go to pick, I switch to the pick. That's not really difficult. And if I want to go to fingers, if you watch my hand, there's a brief moment where I'm doing hybrid picking. So I'm going, and then when I go to use my thumb, that's when the switch happens. I go boom, play the note with my thumb, and then I'm all fingers. So it's all, like I said, it happens really quick. And you can see how it all kind of happens like right there. Right back to fingers. So yeah, you know what? I tuck my finger versus this. I see some people do that, and the reason why I never did that is because it made it hard for me. I originally started doing it that way. That's the way my guitar teacher taught me. And what I didn't like was I couldn't switch back and forth. Like I said, it puts it in between these 2 fingers, and I couldn't do it very quickly. You know, I had to like pause for a second, and it was almost the same as like people who put the pick in their mouth. And what I found is if I go like that, for one, my hand's in position, which now I don't do any tapping stuff, but when I did, I don't have to adjust anything at all. Like it's very, you You know, I can just kind of jump in, tapping stuff and right back to pick real quick. Is why I initially kind of settled on doing that with my hand, because then I still have these two fingers to kind of do all the plucky picking stuff. You know, so that was the whole reason why I kind of did that. And it's funny now because when I don't have a pick, it feels almost weird to use these two fingers. I almost still just use these two. So. So let's. Ow! The cable hit my foot. Ugh. Let's end. Let's keep it golden. Always keeping it golden in here. Have to adjust again to this. Tony boy. Who are you calling Yeah, learning bass is so important. That's a really great point, Big Red Tower. Gotta go teach some more. Have fun the rest of your stream. Later, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, Gary. I'm getting ready to end it now, too. Thank you, good night. Thank you, good night. There you go. How did I play that? I don't know. The chat's delayed, so I don't know exactly what you're referencing that I played. Teach us. Try to explain what it was that I played, and I'll see if I remember. Hold on a second. angry. And, yeah, I'm not sure what I played. I'm afraid the big run. Don't know. Was it this? Something like that. Maybe if that was it. Oh, okay, yeah. So that. So yeah, that is just. In my mind, I'm just moving through E Ionian. But it's kind of like it's all economy picked. You can so I'll show you the first part of it. So basically, I'm starting. The pattern is it's a 4-note pattern, but I have 1 note on 1 string and then 3 notes on the next. This is kind of the reoccurring shape. So basically, it's like 9 on the low E string, and then I go 7, 9, 11. So I go down, down, up, down with my picking. Then I go to 9, then 8, 9, 11 on the G. Shift up, 10 on the B. And then I'm going to go 9, 11, 12 on the high string. Okay, so. And then if you know your 7 modal shapes, you can move this pattern all over the place. It's really easily, you know. It has a nice like musical kind of sound to it. Considering it's just a straight scale, I always like the way instead of playing a straight scale like that, I tend to do this pattern. I think it just sounds a little bit more musical. And that is what it is. So, other than that, guys, we are gonna bounce on out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for all the super chats, all the birthday wishes, all that stuff. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. New video tomorrow. I think tomorrow's video might be on sweeping. I'll have to see what one. I'm not sure. They're scheduled out for the next week, and I'm gonna be working hard this week on that beginner guitar course. You know, I need to get it done. I've been kind of procrastinating on it, and I need to stop doing that. So thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who joined my guitar school through like the sale that we had going on. That was so nice of you guys. And just have a good rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you Monday with a new video. So bye guys. Have a good night, and I'll be seeing you later. Bye guys.